Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to say something about how to be successful entrepreneur. Because success and failure, these two words we usually use it. But according to me, it is nothing but two sides of the same coin. Failure also teaches us what we did wrong. So according to me, failure is for self-realization. But anyways, today we are going to talk more about how to be a successful entrepreneur. In today's world, there is a perfect competition, at every level. You have to face competition. You have to cut your cost. You have to make your employees satisfied. So for this, which things are needed? So very foremost thing is the character. Now here what we mean character is four things: integrity, courage, consideration, and abundance mentality. Because according to me, character is the foundation on which the superstructure of your business is built. Now, what is integrity? Now, integrity is nothing but the value we place on ourselves. We identify our values and it should be harmonious with our innermost values. See, if we can't make commitments to ourselves as well as to others, our commitments are meaningless. The people will trust us when there is integrity in ourselves. Second thing, according to me, is the maturity. Maturity is nothing but a balance between courage and consideration. In today's business world, I think courage is very important because even for the psychological test, when we hire people, employee, or we make a training program, we always tell them to go through the psychological test because we want to test their courage and consideration. Now, courage arises due to what? When a people is courageous, when he has a self-confidence. So, courage is due to self-confidence, confidence that I can do it. And that makes him to do the thing. But then what is consideration? Consideration is concern for people or the task. So in short, courage focuses on golden egg. The golden egg is, of course, the profit, the goodwill, expansion of the business, etc. But the consideration deals with long-term welfare. So definitely to be a good entrepreneur, you have to be courageous as well as full of consideration. The next is abundance mentality. Now, what is abundance mentality? Abundance mentality means you're open. You're open for everything. That is abundance mentality. Abundance is more. To grab more things. This mentality. Now, if the person do not have abundance mentality, they do is comparison. They compete with each other. And when you do comparison or compete with each other, it leads to nothing but jealousy. Now, they love people who are weaker than them because they want to show that they are stronger, though they are not. This is a abundance mentality? No. This is a limited mentality. He just wants to think about himself, that's it. He doesn't want to listen to anything which is not according to his view, and therefore he never gets recognition or profit. But the person who has got the abundance mentality, he is always open for all the possibilities, opportunities which he gets and that leads to positive growth and development of the company. They think about mutual benefit. You see, they don't think about themselves, they think about mutual benefit, whosoever is involved. So, this was the character. In character, what we saw, as you know, integrity, courage, consideration, and abundance mentality. These four things makes the character of a person. Second is relationship. See, once you have the commitments, you should maintain the relationship. And to maintain the relationship, trust is very, very important. Because if there is a trust, though both the parties have different ideas, different thinking, then also they will listen to each other and they will respect each other. Now, this will eliminate negative energy. And of course, positive energy is created. So, the environment is a beautiful environment which is really good for expansion and growth. But relationship is maintained when there is a effective listening. You know, because to listen to depth, when one person is talking, the other has to listen to depth. Try to understand his ideas and then give the answer. Because common goal will make bonds stronger when there is a trust and when there is an effective listening. And these two things will make the relationship with your customers or your partners, whosoever, your employees, a very strong bond. The third element is agreement for performance. Now, how? It creates an effective way to clarify and manage expectations between people involved and gives mutual understanding. What an employer expects from employee. Once employee knows it, they understand and they try to give their best. Now, agreement should contain first, always remember, agreement is between the two parties. Here, two parties may be employer and employee, or both the partners, or our customers. Desired results, because agreement is always made to achieve the desired results. Second is, these are the available resources, and out of this you have to make the things the best. So second is available resources. Third is accountability. And the fourth is consequences. Now next we'll do is the training. See, always once you are in the business, you have to change according to the time. You have to update your knowledge. And for that reason, training is very, very important. Now, how to give the training? There are two types according to me. First is learner controlled training. And second is system controlled instructions. System controlled instructions, in that we give the instructions, do this, then this, then this, then this, and so on. It's like a stereotype things. But when we go for learner controlled, we motivate them that you are also one of the part of it. So you have to give the best. When this thing is arose, they try to be one of the part of that particular project or plan, and they want to learn because they feel that they are also an important part of the organization. And they cooperate with each other because they feel that, yeah, because I am and I have to do this, I must cooperate with other person. Fifth and the last is performance appraisal. Always remember, performance appraisal is important because that will give you about the financial, psychic opportunity, and responsibility, which will decide the reward which is to be given to whom and how much. All these steps are necessary, but never forget that the process through which we are going, all these process. When we decide the process, there are 4 steps. First, see the problem from other point of view. We can't say that I know everything. We have to make our point clear, but of course try to understand the point of other person also. Second is identify the key issues, the biggest issues and the concerns. Like suppose there is a scarcity of raw material or scarcity of some technical knowledge persons, technology. Then you have to concern first these things. Determine what results would constitute acceptable solutions. Just go on doing will not make anything. The result has to be such that which affects us. Identify possible new options to achieve. Because this is not going to be an end. We have to try for another opportunity, whichever comes in the way. But always it should be clear that competition is present in marketplace, always. Whenever you are in market, competition is going to be there, but cooperation should be at the workplace. So these 2 ideas are different: competition at marketplace and cooperation at workshop. So I think that these are the few steps to be a successful entrepreneur. I'm sure you would like it. If you like my video, please share it. Please give your comments, which are precious for us, so that we can have something more for you. And please subscribe this channel if you have not subscribed it. I'm a numerologist and a tarot card reader. I have recently made this book available in the market. The name of the book is Msytery of Numerology. It is available at 300 rupees pan-India at your doorstep. The other social is given in the description box. Please contact us. Thank you. Have a good day.